Did I say this? Did I do the?
You did. You clapped it.
I did?
Yeah,
Okay.
you did. Yeah.
Okay. Are you bringing this one in? You bring this one in.
Sure.
Yep.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Classic Blend. This is games number 76.
I like that.
We made it to the end of this week, if you haven't been following along. And on games, Kenny, what do we do?
We take 2 games. I have one, he has one. I don't know what he has, he doesn't know what I have. We're going to talk about them a little bit. Then we're going to make a brand new shared sequel, prequel or side story out of those. So your favorite moments, your favorite characters, your favorite level designs, your favorite platformers, if you will, your favorite everything. Stories will continue. We want every 80s game to cross every 80s game and make an 80s shared universe. That's our jam.
That's what we're doing. But right before we get into that, quick question for you, Kenny.
Yeah, man.
What is one of your favorite weapons that you just enjoyed using from any game?
I always liked the ice beam in Metroid. I love freezing the enemies, those stupid things that would just float across that you couldn't destroy. Whatever those things were, or freezing an enemy, one of the little spiky dudes, and jumping on top of them to reach new areas and everything. Yeah. Once you got that ice beam, it was a game changer.
Okay.
I loved it. Loved it.
Cool.
Yeah, talk to me.
Sounds
what
good.
about you?
Oh, you want one from me too?
I want one from you. Yeah. Believe it or not, I want to hear your voice.
Oh, great. To be honest, I don't know if you consider
Yoshi's
it
not a weapon.
Well,
Yoshi's not a weapon.
Well, I was
Yoshi's tongue.
I was gonna say, hold on. I was
really.
gonna actually say, like either Raccoon Mario or Tanuki Mario.
That's
a weapon
it was like a suit.
because you do stuff.
But the weapon would be like the tail.
Right,
it would
that's
be the
what
tail.
I'm saying.
So you'd like to whack it with the tail rather than...
Listen, I love Tanuki Mario from Mario 3. I
Turn into
loved
a statue.
It. Yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah.
Why?
You
use it in like one spot in the game.
And then Raccoon Mario, because you could fly with both of them.
I know, yeah. But Tanuki, yeah.
I just like Tanuki. Anyway, that was
what do you have?
All right.
Adventure Island 2.
Kenny has Super Huey.
That's important right there.
UHIX.
There you go.
Or is that supposed to be full 9?
Look at that characters. The Huey.
The Huey, yeah. Yeah, okay, so let me clarify this a little bit.
Yep.
This is Adventure Island 2
Yep.
called Aliens in Paradise for the Game Boy. But it's actually Adventure Island 3 on Nintendo. But it's this weird thing where when you search up Adventure Island 2, you come up with Adventure Island 2 for Nintendo. The Game Boy version is actually Adventure Island 3
name.
Right. So for outside, so this is technically Adventure Island 3, but outside in the in the US, it's for Game Boy for that. Yeah. What do you want, man?
Okay.
It is what it is.
Are you gonna tell me any more about it?
Yeah. Hudson Soft made this.
Yep.
Oh man!
Did he have a skateboard in this game? I remember there being like
no, there's no platform. This is a platformer where you get to ride dinosaurs. This one you can crouch because you couldn't previously. What's this kid's name again?
I'm very surprised that they actually came out with multiple iterations of this game, sequels.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Because I didn't really care for the original one.
Higgins.
And it just kept going
His name
on.
is
I know,
Higgins.
I know.
Higgins' girlfriend.
Master Higgins.
Master Higgins, yes. And his girlfriend gets kidnapped by aliens, and now you have to go through these 8 islands to get her back.
Okay.
8 items.
Do you get her back at the end? Spoiler alert.
Probably.
Okay.
8 items make sense because they've upgraded the inventory system from 5 items to 8 items.
Gotcha.
And that's it. What do you want to do?
Okay. I don't know.
Want to say? What do you want
Super
to say?
Huey. Atari 7800. It's exactly what you think it's going to be. It's a first-person kind of helicopter jam, right? That's
loud.
what you get.
Very loud.
It's a little bit loud. You're going to hear that. It's better than the crickets.
No,
it's an experimental helicopter.
Always is.
So you go out there, 3 game modes. There's flight school, arcade mode, reality mode. Flight school, you learn the controls, take off controls, fly around a little bit. Arcade mode, you're already airborne. You can just shoot down some enemies and you can have fun, right? So it's nice. You don't have to take off or anything. But then there's a reality mode, Chris, where you do need to take off. You have a mission. You have enemy aircraft that you need to take out, and there's also an enemy base that you need to bomb.
That's awesome.
Successfully. Atari 7800 had some cool stuff. It had some good graphics. Unfortunately, it shared the sound processor from the 2600.
So
you get
crud.
The same sounds. This sound, I think, was from Superman on the 2600.
Oh, really?
When you had that stuff. you really didn't have a varied sound chip.
Yeah.
Which I believe is one of the things that sank
The 7800.
the 7800 in comparison to the NES.
Okay.
And even the Master System.
Well, look.
So, but what are we gonna do here? Are we putting Master Higgins in a Huey? You know what I mean? Are we taking a Huey and making it side scroll and putting it on skateboards and riding dinosaurs? Is the helicopter gonna ride a dinosaur?
Let's think for a second. We have a bunch of different options. One, it could be a dinosaur Huey.
So we're
It
gonna.
could be a dinosaur copter. You know, where it's like shaped of a dinosaur.
I like the idea of that because he's crafty, Higgins. This Higgins.
Yeah.
Right. He's crafty. He's a master craftsman.
Crass and crafty.
He's a master craftsman.
Okay.
Okay. He knows how to build gyrocopters. He knows how to build.
Oh. Okay. It's a gyrocopter. I like that.
What are those little
Paragliders? Yeah.
Is it a paraglider?
Yeah.
The thing that you fly off a cliff with?
Yeah.
With the thing?
Yeah, sure.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if that's what that's called, Chris.
Okay.
Hang glider.
It's a hang glider. It's still paragliding. Oh, paragliding is when you're on a attached to a boat.
So a hang glider, something like that. So he finally finds a way to make a paraglider. Mm-hmm. Now he has me saying it.
Hang glider with
a
an
hang
engine
glider
on it?
with an engine on it, so it's like kind of like first person-y.
What about
But you're flying around dinosaurs and
propeller.
you're flying around all that stuff.
So you want it to be first person?
I would like there to be a first person. It's not. Yeah, it's maybe a paraglider. Yeah, I mean it doesn't have to be exactly a helicopter or anything like that. We can move this forward, or this gets transplanted into the past somehow, and he finds it and he uses it.
No, let's make it a dino-based thing. Let's make it a thing that he built, like a gyrocopter.
Like dinosaur bones.
Yeah, I prefer it be a gyrocopter though, like that type of situation. That seems like
it's made out of dinosaur bones though.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
I like the idea.
Of course.
Right.
What are we doing here, Kenny? If we're not using bones.
What's his weapon? Does he have a weapon?
In this one, he had like an axe, like a stone axe.
Okay, a stone axe or something like that. That's what he's doing. He's still throwing them from the helicopter.
He's chucking those things out. Okay.
He's chucking those things out.
He's got missions. What's his missions?
His mission is to get the girl.
Again?
He's got to get. Yeah.
She got captured again?
She got captured again.
This girl's got to pay attention. I'm just saying. Yeah.
So I think that's what's going to happen.
I'm just saying. So this is going to be on the Game Boy or on the 7800?
We're putting this on the 7800. 7800 needs a broader library.
Does it already? Does it?
It does.
Okay.
It doesn't have much.
All right.
So I would like to call this, and this is Adventure Island.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. 2.
Yeah. Aliens in Paradise.
Aliens in
Paradiso.
That's just stupid talking. What are these aliens?
I don't know, man. They're just aliens, dude.
You didn't really go on.
I watched. You want me to put gameplay on?
No, it's okay. I don't care.
Man, that's dumb. Who cares?
So listen. I want to call this like Master Huey or something like that. Like Adventure Island, Master Huey.
I mean, it doesn't have to be Higgins. It could be like his cousin or something.
Let's call it Master Huey.
Just fine with me.
Master Huey.
Not Adventure Island?
No, just Master Huey. That's what we're doing. We're going to drop that. It's Adventure Island. I was never privy to it.
What's this
not
called
privy,
again?
but I was never really attracted to it. This is called Super Huey UH-IX. You're welcome, everybody. Do you like games? Do you like movies? Do you like TV? Do you like toys? Do you like cartoons? Check out our other episodes on YouTube. We have a new video that posts every single weekday. And if you want to hear us elaborate a little bit more on the 7800, which is going to happen, check out the podcast that we have. Everything's numbered for your listening pleasure. So if you want to listen to the podcast number 76, right, Classic Blend Podcast 76, you're going to hear about movies 76. You're going to hear about games 76. So if you would like to hear more, follow that number on over to the last episode and check it out. You get a visual YouTube episode, and you also get it on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher every single week.
Get it everywhere. Now, also, if you like 80s trivia, like we do, we have a show called Do You Even 80s Bro, where Kenny and I test each other's knowledge about various things from the 80s. Sometimes we 80s, and sometimes we don't.
That's right, and there's always a prize involved at the end if you 80s, bro.
If you 80s, bro. So that's it. Get to us at Retro Squad and everything. And yeah, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. So we'll see you on the next video.
That's it. 80s out.